Nice one, Sushi. You got first. You beat Fu to it. All right. All right. Ah, man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Life goes good. Life goes interesting. I was just hanging out with some friends of mine. We went out. We had ramen. We had a good time. Um, they've gone home, and now I'm on to this. And this is daunting me. This is scaring me a little bit because there's stuff I need to do with shaders, and I've never done shader stuff on stream before. Uh, I usually do that privately on my own time because I'm really still just learning shaders a lot. Uh, I also use ChatGPT to help fill in the gaps where I'm unsure of what to do during shader with the shaders. So part of it's straight up my work. Part of it's me using an AI to fill in the code for me to get the functions to behave the way I need them because I don't have the sophistication with the language. I know what to do. I understand how it operates on a computational level. I don't know how to express that in the words that Unity needs to understand. I don't know how to script it myself, but I can modify the scripts that I then get from GPT as a framework. So, but I've never done shaders, and that's going to be a lot of what I'm going to need to work on today. There is a little few things left to do in Blender here, but after that, it's Unity and it's shader time. And no matter what, I'll make the shaders great. But I'm shooting for epic with this one. This will be the most complex shaders I've ever done before. So I'm not sure how well I'm going to be able to even pull this off. But there's only one way to find out. And maybe I'll make an ass of myself trying to do something greater than my abilities at this time. But it'll be a learning experience, and I'm going to put myself out there. I'm going to stray a little bit out of my comfort zone, and we're going to see where my skills, my knowledge, and my abilities break down if they're really pushed to that limit. Take your time, you got this? Yeah, yeah. I'll get it eventually. There were shaders I was working on uh, for one of the other Saber sets I did for Wolf's Wraith. Those took me a month to figure out. And then once I had them down, once I figured out how to work them, how to make them functional, I started using those behaviors and bases for other shaders I was doing. I was so comfortable with it, but it took me a month to figure it out. This I'm hoping to do within a few hours. All right. I have a vanilla peach Pepsi with me. So some sugar, some caffeine, some nice flavor. And hopefully, that'll help carry me through this. But it's time to start. It's time to begin. It's time to dig in. It's time to get on our way with these sabers, the Torsinoids. Ha! All right, let's get going and let's put the music on. So just to break down what I'm doing right now, I'm renaming all the components so I can track them because I need to make a left version and a right hand version of the saber. The right hand version will have the radiation logo on it. Left hand version is going to have the monster logo on it. Before I play Beat Saber again? No, I'm gonna play Beat Saber again Sunday. Yeah, only a couple days. It's Friday. I forgot what day it was. Yeah, no, Sunday I'm gonna play. The Sunday after though, I am going to be out of the city. I'm gonna be off at another FurCon, so um, I'm gonna miss. I'm not gonna be doing Beat Saber that day, and then hopefully September 1st I'll be doing Beat Saber again. And then, yeah, it's going to be interesting because I'll do Beat Saber Sunday. Monday, that first Monday of September is Labor Day, so we get that off. And then Tuesday, I start classes. I start my nursing program. And then hopefully I don't have a crap ton of work from this week so that I can do Beat Saber again on Sunday. Oh, also, sometime this week I'll probably be getting my college schedule, so I might be switching up my stream times. They might have to move later in the day. They might have to move to different days. We'll see how it goes. Show it? Huh? Show what? I don't have my schedule yet. I should be getting it sometime next week. Being a nurse has wicked long hours. Yeah, that's fair. I'm probably going to be doing 12-hour shifts. Once I'm a nurse. Beppy, it's a government job. It gets paid very well. Also, I'm not being uh, I'm not a practical nurse. I'm an actual like nurse like management. I'm not. I'm going to have a bachelor's of science. I'm gonna be. I'm not going for the rent a nurse. uh, yeah, I'm not gonna be doing the bottom tier stuff. Sorry, I'm not. Yeah, well, you're in the United States, where how well nurses get paid is up to whatever your employers feel is right capitalistically. Here, it's a government job because I'll be working for the Canadian government because our nursing is a public service. Unless I go into a privatized nursing job, which those exist as well, but again, they also get paid very well. So yeah, no, nursing here is a very good. Yeah, yeah, and that's the thing. I'm gonna be certified nurse. I'm gonna be. It's RN, so an registered nurse. Yeah, so it's 4 years of study, uh, and it gets me a bachelor of science, which I would have my bachelor's of science already in chemistry, except for the university would not let me in because I didn't take university level math um, when I was in high school. I took college level math, so the college let me in. I got an advanced diploma in chemical laboratory technology, but when I went to upgrade it at the university and get my bachelor's of science, they went, "Nah, you didn't do the right math in high school, so you're screwed." And there's no math course I could take to upgrade it. So this is a weird kind of thing because the college and the university are working together to bring this bachelor's of science nursing program. And even though the university won't accept me because of my high school grades, my college grades, on the other hand, get me into the college. So I'm kind of getting in at my bachelor's of science in a weird sideways kind of way. Am I gonna ditch you like I did that one time? I wouldn't say I'm gonna ditch you guys. Uh, but yeah, I'm gonna a little hiatus while I go away for uh not this weekend, but the weekend after to when I go to a con. But once I get back from that, we're gonna have more Beat Saber. We're gonna have fun times, and then my schedule will change a little bit once I'm in school. But I plan to stick around. I don't have a job, guys. I don't have anything else to do other than stream for you guys and entertain you guys. Listen, you guys are my profession. You are my passion. After I become a nurse, I ditch you? No. I'm still going to need to do something to keep me sane. I'm going to need I'm going to like to entertain. I would miss you guys too much. I'd miss you all guys too much. I don't think I can stop streaming on Twitch. I don't think I can give that up. I feel like I might end up retiring from job before I do that. After you get jobbed, you're cooked bacon. Well, guys, I like cooked bacon. Bacon is awesome. What type of nurse am I going to be, Metal? I'm going to be a registered nurse. Full RN, Bachelor's of Science. Um, from there, I can become so many things. I can go into ER nurse. I can go into OR nursing. I can be a floor staff nurse. I can go into management positions. I can actually run other departments at a hospital that are not nursing. Because weirdly enough, the hospital likes to keep the management nurses, even if a nurse is running something that probably shouldn't be handled by a nurse, say like respiratory therapy. They don't let respiratory therapists manage the respiratory therapists. They have nurses doing that. And I don't get that. That's so broken. That's so weird. That's so wrong. Because nurses don't know shit about respiratory therapy. Like, they're really good at what they do. This is not what they do. The way their working structure also works in respiratory therapy, in audiology, in all these other departments that nurses tend to find themselves managing, um, I don't get it. They're not experts in those fields. Those positions should be left to those experts, but whatever. They're like, no, management job, have to be a nurse, bachelor's of science. Whatever. Anyways, but I'll be able to do that. I could also do oh shoot, I'm trying to remember the name of it, but it's basically a nurse that goes long distance to help with medevacs and the paramedic teams and like transporting people between countries. Uh, so yeah, there's those which I might do. Those you make tons of money, but you get to go places. Can we talk about pizzas making you go to sleep? Yes, we can talk about pizza. All right, Beppy, as it turns out, the city that I am from, Windsor, we actually have our own kind of pizza here. That's it, travel nurse. I can't believe I spaced on the word travel. All right. So here, let me pull up an image of Windsor pizza. So this type of pizza is called Windsor style, and it's known because what we do. That kind of that looks awful. Let me find like a good image. Here we go. Here's a good image. So this is a Windsor style pizza. Uh, Beppy wanted to see pizza so that they don't fall asleep. So this is a uh, not on this particular one. Here, the interesting thing is pineapple on pizza. That started in Chatham Township, which is just outside my city. So we're neighbors with the people who invented pineapple on pizza. They did it as a joke. They ate it. They thought actually this is good, and they started selling it. So my city would have been the first casualty on the pineapple of pizza train wreck. Anyways, I'm not gonna say I actually hate it, but I actually don't mind pineapple on pizza. It's not something I actively order, but I'll eat it if someone else gets a Hawaiian. Anyways, So this is Windsor style pizza, and the thing that makes Windsor style pizza interesting is um, our pepperoni. This is a pepperoni pizza. Do you guys see the pepperoni? Do you know where the pepperoni is on this pepperoni pizza? It's everywhere. It's all of these little strips. We shred the pepperoni and we mix it in with the cheese. So every single bite, you get all the cheese and all the pepperoni. A lot of places here, we use a type of mozzarella. It comes from a local cheese company called Galati. So we use a Galati mozzarella, and the Galati mozzarella, it is a very, very creamy, a very fatty mozzarella. It is not good for you, but this shit melts and stretches magically. It is the most. And I'll go to other places um, that'll be like, oh, we've got good pizza that are outside of my city, both in Canada and the U.S., and be like, oh yeah, there's a good pizza place, and I'll go there and I'll be like, your mozzarella is bland, your mozzarella has no flavor, your mozzarella is it's all protein. There's no fat, there's no stretchy, there's no gooiness to it. Your mozzarella sucks. I beat the pepperoni. Your pepperoni, it's greasy, but it doesn't give there's no flavor, there's no spice to it, there's no meatiness to it. And we're eating shredded little bits of pepperoni, and it's more meaty than the big discs of pepperoni you're putting on pizza elsewhere. And I'm telling you, there's something wrong there with your pepperoni if your big meaty disc is failing in comparison to these little strands, these little pepperoni spaghettis that we lace through our pizza and intermix with the cheese. But yeah, every single bite of Windsor style pizza is going to be this cheesy pepperoni goodness. It's so good. The other thing that we do here in Windsor is mushroom on pizza. Windsor style mushroom on pizza. We don't use fresh mushroom. We actually use canned mushroom. And that sounds weird. That sounds like something you'd not want to do. Fresh mushroom sounds better than the can. Here's the thing. You put fresh mushroom on a pizza, it dries out. It gets weird and desiccated and chewy and not the best. You use the canned mushrooms. They've been soaking in brine, so they stay moist and soft, and they end up tasting more like a cooked fried mushroom kind of, without becoming this dried up mushroomy thing that's left over because of the oven. So you can see that here, how the mushroom looks all nice and just like not shriveled and dry and just blah. So yeah, so this is Windsor style pizza, and in fact, there's a type of pizza called Canadian pizza or Canadian style, and a Canadian pizza is it's a pepperoni pizza but with bacon and mushroom added onto it. Now that's not local to here. Anywhere in Canada, you can go get Canadian style pizza, just a Canadian pizza, pepperoni pizza with bacon and mushroom added on it. It's straightforward for us. I don't know if you have Canadian pizza in the U.S., but that's what we have here. We call it Canadian. But this type of pizza here, this Windsor style with the shredded pepperoni, the canned mushroom, super unique to us. Um, but it's so goddamn good. Okay, back back on track with the saber. There, Beppy, you've had your pizza rant. You'll stick to your Philly cheesesteak pizza sushi. That's fair. Philly cheesesteak pizza is so good though. Big meaty disc sounds sus. Yeah, yeah. I need to watch what I say, guys. Sometimes. Oh my god, the number of things I okay. Stuff that's not animated. This. Everything else here is animated. Oh my god. Okay, so let's see. I need to make these bones control this chain. Where is the origin for this? I'm just going to set its origin to the 3D cursor. Alright. That guy. No, this guy. That guy. You know what? We'll go with automatic weights. Why not? Alright, bone. What is the name of this bone? Body. Then we got link 1, link 2, link 3, link 4. Damn, what's the little thing that you actually put at the end of a keychain called? The little logo, the little symbol. Does it have a name? Is there a term to describe that thing? I'm just going to call it end. Boof. There we go. I'm going to call this one start. So we got the start, the 4 links, and the end. Alright, and now we go to weight painting. Actually, I don't even need to weight paint. I can set all these values manually, because this is going to be easy. Alright, start. What do you control? That is wrong. Gonna remove everything from you. Alright. Right now, I'm just clearing all the effect all these little bones have on all these little chain links, because I want every single one of these bones to move one of these links 100%. Completely. But nothing else. Actually, as an example, I'm going to undo what I did. So, for example, if I grab this and I rotate this, see how all this stuff moves with it? See if I rotate this up, this here distorts. But this should be a solid link. It shouldn't be distorting. So I'm going through all of these points here, which are these lists, is a group of these points. So this bone called start controls all the points, also called start. So if I select them all and I hit remove, now this bone has no points to move. This first link here, L1, is controlling all of these points that just lit up. Now I've removed them. Now it's not controlling anything. There we go. And now none of the bones are controlling any of the points, which means I can now choose all the points they will control. Alright, so starting with the start, I'm going to select all these points, and we're going to control all these points 100%, which is this here. Assign them into group 1, and then that's done. Grab all those points, assign 100% to link 1, grab all these points, assign 100% to link 2, all these points, 100%, assign link 3, four, and 5. So now, if I go into this, and I go and I move one of these, it's only moving everything that's just down the chain from it, but it's not bending anything above it. And you can see everything is bending nicely, nothing's clipping through anything else. Alright, so those are weight painted here for left saber. Now I need to do it for the right saber. Also, it's very important that these bones have the same name as the groups they control, otherwise they won't control those groups. Alright, so we got start, we got end. Start, end, and links 1 through 4. There we go. No control, and now I give it all control. Alright, that's all bending the way I want it to. That looks good. Alright. The Amogus that I hid in there is still in there, but it had an extra texture on it that I wasn't using anywhere else, so I had to kill that texture, but I just changed it to black and it still looks fine. So I got base, Torsin green glow, the bright glow, the dim glow, and black. I need to clear anything else that I'm not using, because every single one of these is a draw call or an instruction set to the graphics card, and if I'm not using a color, telling the graphics card to get ready to render that color and then never do it is a waste of time. It's inefficient. It's not good. So this keychain, I'm pretty sure I use black and I use the green, and that's it. So I'm going to clear all those off. The main blade, I use all of them. Alright, blade rotor. That's this guy. Uses the base texture. Does not use the green glow on it. Uses the bright glow effect that'll respect custom colors, but I don't think it uses the dim. Select all the colors, all the parts on this that use the dark glow. Nope, none. So I can kill that. There we go. That is now efficient. Alright, the guard is literally just this piece. Accidentally grabbed the wrong corner there. There we go. I just moved this one's origin. I want to make sure it's still rotating correctly. Oh, shit. Nope. Not 3D cursor. Set origin geometry. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Alright, good. Alright, what colors are on here? That one doesn't get used. That one doesn't get used. That one gets used. That one doesn't get used. So it's just this guy and that guy. Clear that, clear that, clear that. There we go. Cleaned up. Let's see. This just has the 3 on it. Okay, I want this collar piece here to be a little bit different than the main core rotary piece here. So, because it's doing this thing where it's like fusing this down into a tighter beam for the rest of the saber. So, I'm going to change it. Since it's also not physically connected to these, it's got this spot on it that will glow with the custom color brightly, but these other ones don't. Or, well, they do, but I've decided I don't want that. And this will also reduce my draw calls. So, actually, easy way to do this. Put the dark blue above the black. Or the light blue above the black. Strip it out, and then it can only fall back onto black. There we go. Now this looks a little more special than this stuff. Alright, I think I've cut down on every other material slot here as best as I can. Let's see, everything that's spinning has been animated, everything that's going to get controlled by physics bones has been painted. On the right saber at least. Now I need to go back to the left. Alright, the bones are painted. This guy. There we go. Connect that onto there. That's a special thing I have to animate still, so we'll get to that. Alright, let's clear up these materials. Yeah. Now, here's the question that's going to make you scratch your head. Do I have these songs in my playlist because I enjoy them in Beat Saber? Or do I play them in Beat Saber because I enjoy them from my regular song playlist? Yep, that's what you're going to have to think about now. Both. You know what? That is the correct answer. Oh man, I'm very happy with how this effect turns out. Because you can see here, these are clearly connected, but if I rotate, they're not. They don't link up top, except for they do. Alright. Do the same thing. Gonna move this to the top and remove it. There we go. Alright, materials are cleaned up, everything is weight painted, everything is animated except for this guy. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that there. I'm going to do that here. Because all this geometry is going to be invisible. I took the top panel off this one, and it looks still the same as all these others. There we go. Actually, how many tries am I at for this? That doesn't need to exist. Just gonna delete those. Alright. 24,000 tries. Is that for everything? That is for both sets of sabers. Oh, 26,000. 26,000 tries. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. I'll take that. For how much is going on here. I will accept that number. Alright, I need to just completely turn that off. Grab this guy. Invert selection, hide. Oh boy, this guy. I just realized I don't have the music thing showing up in the top corner of the screen. And it's so annoying that it like sometimes decides to work and other times it's just like, nah. Oh my god, I don't know why it doesn't want to work. just gonna kill the processes. Did that fix it? That fixed it. There we go. Avocado lovers. Is that a compliment or an insult? trying to figure out how to do this stupid animation. Ha! If I could manipulate the vertices using shape keys, that'd be the easiest thing, but I don't want to run it as shape key. I want to run it as an actual animation file. That being said, all the animations that I'm doing right now, I also need to make sure I can replicate in Unity, because I'm animating in Blender, and I'm hoping to export the animations into Unity. But I've never done that before. I've always animated in Unity, so I don't know if this is going to work. Theoretically, it should. I saw articles saying it does, but I don't know. Okay, your scale is 43.798, which is a fantastic number. I have no problems with 43.798, but I'm going to renormalize that to 1, because that's too many numbers to remember. Biff. All of it is now 1. This is 1. This is one scale of this object. Okay, frame 1, insert. We're going to maintain that scale. Frame 2, scale 0. Biff. And then what's my frame rate at? 30 frames per second. All right, so this is 1 second. This is 2 seconds. I'm stupid. I should not have scaled the Z scaling there. Z axis. Alright. We need to kill all of these. They're no longer valid. Alright. Frame 1. This is either very smart or very stupid, but we're going to find out which. No, that's not going to work. I need to break this object up. And I need to animate its components individually. Shit. It's not what I wanted to do. Unless, can I modify this with shape keys and record the shape keys as the animation? Maybe. Alright, let's try that. $121. $1356. $1793. $2478. $7446. $7446. You're shitting me. God fuck. You learn something new every day. The mouse. The position of the mouse matters for this. I can't believe the. Uh, yes! Hey, Beat welcome on in. Welcome on in. What is happening? I'm learning how to animate better. Is what's happening. Shit, I need to use an interframe jump. Which means I had 30 frames to get from start to finish. Now I have one frame used for an interframe jump, which is going to shorthand me on this. No, because we're going to use this as another intermediary, so I have to just stop on the 60 just before this. Okay. This value needs to drop to 0. Let's insert that frame. Jump to frame 32. This should scale correctly. Okay, it does. So if I insert that scale... Damn it. Okay, we're going to clear that. Going to clear all those. I didn't lock its initial scaling. Scale it. Okay, we get that effect. Then we need to use this one to hold. So, gonna insert this back to this. So we'll single frame jump back to the original state, but here we need to keep this scaling. So we'll keep that scaling maintained. Here we need to set our X and our Y scale to 0, which we will jump to within one frame. So scale to that. And then we need to scale back to full size for this end frame. Fuck yes! Unfanning the fan? Yes. So Torsin wants this radiation symbol to like unfurl from the center like this, to just expand out when he's playing Beat Saber. And I've never animated anything like that before. I usually just make stuff spin or translate in place, rotate, normal things. I'll do scaling stuff, but this has to scale within itself, which is unusual in order to get this effect. But we did it. We did it. It looks great. I'm happy with it. Holy shit. I'm going to drop a save so I don't lose it. And we're changing up the tunes. What you got for me, Beatvu? I like the sound of this already. I like this. This is awesome. Alright, I'm going to animate this one separately. Few ticks off, and theoretically... So, how far in are we? Okay, 15 frames. Well, I'll set it 15 frames. Almost. It's almost correct. Actually, that kind of looks neat. That's wrong. It's incorrect. It's a fucked up. But it looks cool. I don't know if I want to keep that. I need Torsin's opinion on this. This is what I need. Cuz I fucked up here, but that looks cool. I don't know if he wants to have that cuz it looks cool or if he wants me to fix it to be the way it should be. That song was awesome, by the way. I like that one. Obviously, it goes into the community picks playlist, as song requests do, but it's also going into my main playlist now. He's easily influenced. Just figure out the right way to phrase it so that he can. What I want him to do is I want him to just look at my stream, see it, and be like, "That's cool," and be like, "Yeah." Make the small one show a little faster, a little sooner. That could work. That could work. All right, let's get. I'm gonna see if I can message him if he's busy. Just tell him we're doing Hell Dark. Yeah, he'll show up right away. All right, I've messaged Torsin. Torsin says they're gonna come and take a look. While we wait on them to arrive, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, but I'm just gonna leave this on screen. All right, guys, I will be back. An ad. Oh, you're here finally? I was gonna go take a leak, but while I waited for you to show up. Oh wait, you're in an ad still, aren't you? You good, Torsin? You can hear me? You can see? Yeah, just hide the BRB since I don't need it just yet. Yeah. I was trying to get the radiation symbols. There's two of them here, and I was trying to get one to just nicely follow the next one. But what happened was I fudged the animation. It ended up with this weird overlap, crosslap, which is happening here. I'll you know what? I'll spare you the technical stuff. But what happens is you get this like ripple that runs out through it before it goes and expands to replace it. Um, I don't know. I don't know if you want me to fix it so that they just one symbol follows the other very neatly, or if you want to keep it so it's got this ripple that goes out through it. You like it? So we gonna stick with this one? Keep it? Yeah. Honestly, I feel like it fits for Beat Saber. The vibes, the radiation coming out of it. Oh, I thought it looked cool. So, like I said, I wanted to check with you because it's not what you had originally requested, but it looks really, really neat. Actually, it looks really cool from this angle too. If you go in close, the way it ripples through. All right, gonna drop a save again. I'm very proud of this, so I'm gonna leave it on screen. But I'll be right back, guys. Actually, Torsin, thinking beast. Oh my god. Actually, so that's the what the floor effect will be under your sabers. Let me actually bring up your saber. Here's your saber with all the animations going on it too. So down on the blade, you're gonna have this one. So again, it's also a radiation symbol, but it's gonna have a start-stop to it. So stop, start, stop, start. This one also has a start-stop, but it's double the rate of this. This one is running at full speed at triple the rate of this, and then this is one half the rate of that. So I'm hoping you're enjoying all the animations. Obviously, this one on the bottom will be much bigger because it's going to be on the floor. But yeah. Anyways, I'll let you guys to look at that, and I'll be back. But yeah, Torsin, if you have a problem with any of these animations, let me know, and I'll change them up. Can't see what keys I'm pressing. Butter's covering everything, but half of the mouse is right left clicks. There. Now it's not getting in the way as bad. Oh, have a good night. Are you heading out, Abidvu? All right. Well, if you've left, I hope you're having a good one. There we go. All right. So now I need to fuse these objects together because that will save on processing power. And hopefully it'll work correctly. But I have dropped a save in case it doesn't. Um, First rad, second rad. Control J to join. Whew. All right. Son of a. Okay. I lose the data if I fuse them. Damn it. Okay. So I have to keep them as separate objects. Unless I reanimate one within the other. I guess I will do that. Because I do want to make this run efficiently. Gonna make a new save. So 39 is the one where everything was stable. And we're doing a skip over of 1 for everything. Oh, question. Uh, Give me 1 second. Let me undo what I was doing here because I don't want to fuck things up. Make sure that still works. Okay, yes, it does. Okay. So paddle spin at the same time. So you mean let me just make it all visible. Actually, I need that timeline back again, I guess. So do you mean like these panels? Or did you mean for or did you mean for this, for the floor effect? Oh, the floor ones? No, I don't have them rotating. I just have them coming out like this. Did you want them spinning? Because I can make them rotate. That's easy enough. Yeah, I've got no spin on this. So if I was to add spin, Yeah, I can do both. So if I go here, uh, insert. It's beautiful. Yeah, so this is what it'll look like with the spin. So, grab this guy, insert rotation, grab this guy, insert rotation, and I'm going to make it just spin. Now, this is with... So there's two other ways I can make this spin, though. Uh, right now, this is called a smoothed interpolation, which means it starts slow, ends slow, and it's faster in the middle for the rotation. The other thing I can do is if I open up a dope sheet, and I change the interpolation, I can grab all these guys, right click, interpolation, make it linear. Do the same for this one. And now, if I run it, this is maintaining constant speed. So the question is, do you want it like this, where everything is constantly spinning at the same speed the whole time, or you like the other one better? Yeah, I think so too. Where it takes a moment to just kind of freeze frame on the radiation symbol before it moves on to the next. Also, this rotation direction is good for you. You like it clockwise, or do you want it counterclockwise? You like it this way? All right, so we'll just leave it rotating with a curved interpolation clockwise. Save that as version 41. All right. So yeah, so that looks pretty cool. All right, you gotta go. Gonna go fishing for a few hours. All right. Have fun, Torsin. Enjoy that. Also, Echo, I need to put in a thing that actually makes the bot say when people are lurking. I need to do that at some point. Remind me later. Tell me about it. Uh, anyways, Torsen, go have fun. Uh, I think the rest of it I've got a good grasp on. But yeah, thank you for your feedback, and we're gonna keep messing around with these. Go have fun. Yeah, I love this animation. It looks so cool. Okay, I have a question. Do these panels even actually come into play? Oop. On that animation. Okay, they are necessary. I wasn't sure if they were overlapping each other the whole time or not, but they are not. They are very much needed. What is going on here? There we go. You know what? Out of fear that I did something stupid, I'm just gonna reopen where I had saved it correctly. Alright. Okay, I need to stop getting mesmerized by this animation. I'm so happy with how this came out. Okay, also the underside of it is transparent, because, like, no one will ever see under here, so why show that? Save on the processing power. Okay, cool animation. I want to fuse these two objects into the same thing, though. That's the trick of it all. Okay, I'm going to try and make this much more efficient, at least for computer processing. Oh, hey, Thomas, look, my bot's calling you out. And Torsin as well. Yes, oh my god, Smashing Pumpkins, so good. AGR, yes. Why are these out of alignment? Why the hell are these out of alignment? How are they out of alignment? They're based on the same object with the same properties. Why is there nothing showing up on my timeline now? Blender, what did you do? What did I do? Okay, I want to fuse these two objects but maintain the animations. How the hell do I do this? Yeah, I do this from scratch. That's how I do this. This should be perfectly symmetrical. Why is it not rotating correctly? Why are you tilted off axis? When did that happen? Whatever. Close enough. That off-axis tilt does not exist in the original copy of that. Nor is that off-tilt. Why is this off-axis? How did this get off-axis? My sanity is slowly ebbing away, guys. Okay, fan 1 is on axis. Alright, that rotation has been corrected for frame 1. Fan 2. All animations should be moot, which is good. Okay, fan 1 we need to recreate. That. Okay, so for the original, just click on you. Okay, now I've got my frames. So default position. Holy shit, what is happening here? Okay, we're gonna have to redo our shape keys. Why is my rotation not working? Rotation, Z-axis, 60 degrees, negative. Why are you not rotating? Alright. I'm gonna have to leave these objects stacked. Fan 2 is not active. Working with fan 1 for key 1. Okay. So I need this inner edge and both components of the center. Actually, we'll do this one at a time. There we go. Okay, that's one fan in position. Now I need to go into here, grab all of this, hide it, grab fan 2. So that unhides everything. Fan 1, select fan 1, hide fan 2. And then this is going to be key 2. Why am I missing faces here? When did this happen? How? Okay, back to the basis object. Again, it's ignoring my rotation commands, and I don't know why. So freaking cursed. You know what? No. I have vertices in common. That's my problem. They weren't deleted, they were hidden. Okay, why are they being hidden? Stack geometry. Okay. Shit. Deselect all. Okay, I need to reorganize this. Okay, that is correct. That is correct. There we go. Okay, that's working correctly. Shape key for fan 1. Alright, this one has no functionality assigned yet, which is good. There we go. Okay, so only thing I should have here now is fan 2. And we're doing the fan 2 keyframing. So fan 2 panel inner. Why is this not setting to 0? Oh, I'm so stupid. I've been typing in numbers this entire time with my number pad. Wondering why things aren't working, I turned off number lock. Accidentally. I must have hit it at some point. Okay. So I got fan 2, I can shrink and contract. Fan 1, I can shrink and contract. Okay, I can control these individually without them being two separate objects. Now they're one object. Now I just have to reanimate it all. Easy. Easy. Okay, so how did we have this before? So my fan 1 had its default here. Rotation I can ignore. But we're going to do a full shape key at 30 seconds. And then a full shrink back. I'm going to descale it to 0 on the next frame. And then we're going to scale back to 1 on the next frame after. We also need to reset the keyframing to 0 on that recovery frame. Okay. What the shit? Oh god. That's not... What? I swear I just keyed this animation correctly. Ah! Okay. Scale is changing here. Occasion rotation scale. Value is at 0. Insert that value. That is correct. There we go. We need to maintain the scaling on that one. And then on this one, we drop the scale to 0. We also set the value back. Which makes it invisible. And then I need to rescale it. I'm realizing something horrifying. The scale control factor I use controls the scale of the entire object. The entire object includes the first and the second radiation symbol that need to scale up at different times. Shit. I don't have a way to desync that first object from the second for the scaling because it's all just one object. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to use 2 of these things. This is what I get for trying to do things the hard way. so we stick with this as is. That being said, if this is good... There we go. Version 42. 42 iterations of this saber. Alright, I need to export these objects. Everything is visible, everything is good. Export FBX version 42. We want armatures, we want meshes. That's all we want. Just the selected objects. Export to FBX. This is where the pain comes. Hey, by the way, Thomas, here's your saber in Unity. The left and right-handed version of it occupying the same space, so it's got this weird-looking hilt. Interestingly enough, the same glossiness that's on this little centerpiece. Yeah, I need to make a little advertise for it. Yeah. I'll make something up of it at some point. But this gloss though that's on this centerpiece here, believe it or not, is also on this black part, all through the hilt, but it's so subtle it's hard to see. Also, this little end camp of the antler there. I like how these came out. I like how these came out a lot. Alright, I need a slot for Torsin. they are. There's one of it. Is this invisible? Why do I not... It's the bone chain. Where's the object? Why are these in different places? What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna export each saber individually. Oh, because it was hidden here. That's why. What? That's gonna also come in as a separate object. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna re-export this one because I wasn't sure if I had that second floor hidden. Okay, I'm assuming the animations came in with this. That is not animating. Alright, psh. Do, 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 do. Bake animation. Bake animation. All actions. Alright. Son of a... Damn it, why are you not animating? There's also a chunk missing out of this saber. Why is it... it's over here. This is going to be tricky. Okay, this guy is jumping down to there. power. That one is staying in place. Where is its origin? Its origin's back down here. So this one's putting itself here because that's where their origin is. All right, let me rearrange. All right, how broken did I just make everything? All right, that killed all my animations. We need to... All right, parent to this object, theoretically, should not have killed my animations. Okay, animations survived, but everything is now parented to this main object. Electro Wolf is talking about getting into Beat Saber, pitching him up on getting custom sabers. Thank you, Thomas. Always good to get a referral. Definitely these Torsin sabers are going to up my game quite a bit, so should be ready for whatever he asks for. All right. I wonder if I should just set the animations to bones. I really hope I don't have to set the animations to bones. That's something I really don't want to do. Actually, I guess it wouldn't be too hard to do. Gonna make this version 43. All right. Should be able to grab that. And this also has no animations. Except for it has a bunch of animation data. Just gonna drag the Blender file straight into Unity. Let's see what happens. Alright, well there's the file. Did it preserve animations? No, it did not. Unless, again, I need to apply them. Nope. I'm sorry, you play the animations in this preview image. Why are you not applying here? Okay. Can I make this bigger? I can make this bigger. Alright. There's all my shit. There's all my animations. It's there. It's in Unity. It came over. Everything is in its proper place. Everything is behaving as it should be. It's doing its job. And yet, how do I get this onto the actual object? That's the big question. $1,000,000 question. How do I get this onto the object? Okay. I need to tear apart this prefab. Unpack completely. Everything else was suppressed. So I'm just looking at the left associated objects, which are good, because I need the floor components to be left associated. Okay, you guys get pulled out of the main saber structure because I need you to go to the floor and not to the hand. You need to be a child of this. Okay, that's correct. This guy and that guy can get hidden. Okay, let's see if I can make... that one's less obvious. We'll make this guy spin. Alright. There's an animation. You should have the animation. Your animation component is not here. Scene. I just clicked the... What? Okay. Is that what this animation is just called? Scene? Okay, I'm going to call it Tor Annie. Here we go. Damn it. Okay. Let's add it to the subcomponents that we need to like worry about then. Or does it go on this one? Nope. Okay, let's go to the subcomponents. Go to the guard, add a component, animation, Tor Annie. Always animate, run animation. Nada. Man, that's so annoying. It's right here. It's in the file. It's doing what it should. Here. How the hell do I get it onto the actual objects? That's the big question. Ah. I suspect I'm going to have many hours of watching YouTube videos and reading through forums ahead of me. That said, I'm going to probably need to raid us over to somebody else to entertain you guys for the rest of the evening because, yeah, I'm not sure what more I can do now, and I feel like me reading through documentation is going to be boring. All right, let's go on to somebody else. See who we can raid. Damn, one of the normal people that I'd normally go to are online. Uh, Alright, we're gonna go raid Canadian Dragon. We're gonna go raid CD. Just pause this. Throw up the ending screen. Alright. Well, it's been a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me suffer trying to figure this stuff out. We made so much progress. We got so much done. We did so much cool stuff. And now I need to learn how to get good at Unity. So we're gonna go. We're gonna raid Canadian Dragon. He's fun. He's entertaining. And yeah, he also uses my sabers, which is also kind of neat. So we'll drop you guys off over there. Have fun with that, and yeah, I'll see you guys Sunday to actually play Beat Saber. Hopefully, I'll have these done by then.